Okay. Alright. Let's get started right away. Got no time to lose. We are on episode 3. I've got, well, according to the schedule, all I need to do is 6 panels today, but I want to try to get 10 panels done just to get ahead, because it's going to be brutal these upcoming weeks. So it depends on this week going well for the other weeks to go well. And I'm going to try to get the hardest panel done first, which is this one. Got a lot of posters and pictures, so let's get started. Alien Killer. What's up? Thanks for joining the stream. I'm just working on episode 3 right now. Oh boy, where's everything? I think this is the first that Alien has joined a stream. I've seen them in the in my Discord, but is this your first time on a stream? Boya! Yes. Oh, I got a little bit too excited. Boya. Yeah, it's great. Eileen, you've been very active in my Ghost Town Discord, so thank you. Yeah, boy, morning stream. This is super early for me. But I want to stay on schedule, because especially this week, because I really need to be on top of it this week. How late? What time is it over there? Did you work today, Boya? Actually, let's start with this one. It's almost 11. Wow. I'm assuming you're back to work, because Holy Week is done. You're having your sick leave tomorrow. Okay, cool. So you can work on Ikemen all you want. Yeah, I think Boy is in Malaysia. Phil! How's it going, Phil? p.m. Yeah, see, I think this might be a good time. If I could get like a good schedule going, I can start streams or do streams earlier. Because I do work better in the mornings if I get up, or I'm more productive. Yeah, I'm feeling pretty good. We don't have a lot of days left, but I'm just gonna do my best, go as fast as I can. I'm realizing that this whole thing, the comic jam last month and the contest, the whole reason of doing it is to murder my perfectionism. 'Cause I think it's almost dead. Cause I like, I can just draw anything and be okay with it, as long as it's done. Oh my God, Jack is in the chat. Yeah, this is a great time. If I could keep doing this, if I could stream at this hour, 'cause everybody is awake. All my friends. Oh, Phil, you gotta go do some homework or math. Good luck with that. Yeah, you gotta keep me on track, Jack. But yeah, I was saying this whole point of the contest is to murder my perfectionism. I think I'm finally over it. I can just accept whatever quality my art is, as long as it's done. But the concept of this panel, or technically it's one big panel, this is Betty's wall in her bedroom. So she's gonna have like a couple posters and photos of her and her friends. Yeah, that's the concept. So there's a lot of drawings, and I wanted to get this panel done first because it's the most time-consuming one. Embrace the "it is what it is" mentality. Exactly, Boya. I have to start embracing that. Because, like, I have no other choice. It's out of, like, desperation at this point. I just gotta do it. It's right around the corner. Jack is working on his... Is it Wonder Boy? Or Dark Phantom? Jack is also the guy I did Anne Hathaway month with. Oh, Fear is 5. Okay. Nice. Yeah, I thought Miki was working on Dark Phantom, but you guys have a Fear is 5 issue coming out. Okay, well this photo here is supposed to be young Betty, and I just gave her adult hair. I'm gonna change it real quick. Real quick, continuity issue. Yeah, I did. I mentioned Anne Hathaway on the last stream and how miserable it was. Alright, boy, come back. No. Do what you gotta do. Yeah, that's true. Everything happened for a reason. I am getting that feeling a lot these days. Nothing too spiritual or whatever, but just like things were meant to be, instead of being instead of regretting doing something. Like the comic jam, I was like why did I do that? It's a really dumb decision to drop the comic that I'm working on for the contest and spend a whole month doing a different comic. But I met a lot of people, and now I met Nico, and now he's helping me with my comic, so it kind of worked out. And plus, it was just it got me into the mindset of getting stuff done. Maybe I would have given up if I just stuck with this comic. Plus, do I sound okay on these streams? Because I feel like my voice is very mumbly. Is the music drowning out my voice or anything? Let's go with teen. So this one's preteen or 14 Betty. No, let's go with 16, 17 here. Betty has different hairstyles to signify her age. Yeah, I sound a little bit tired. Yeah, I just woke up, so I'll try to speak up. And enunciate. Okay, just gotta open up some reference photos of yes, this one. Okay. I had so many ideas to like promote the comic, and like it was supposed to be done around this time on my original schedule, and all I wanted to focus on was just trying to promote it and get it ready to post. But I'm literally working down to the wire to finish it, because we have no time. We are screwed. If this week goes bad, then we're screwed. We won't be able to finish the comic. So it's all on this week. Everything's riding on this week. Gleamy Arts, how's it going? I assume you're another artist, a fellow artist. Yeah, Eileen, this is my yeah, if this is the first time you're hearing my voice, that's my normal speaking voice. I'm pretty mumbly and tired. Yes, thank you. I need all the luck and support I can get. I'm gonna post the poster either today. I'm gonna post it today, and then tomorrow I'm gonna post the like the episode release dates for all 6 of them. It's basically just every Tuesday, Thursday, so it's pretty easy to keep track of. It's the T days. And then that's pretty much it for promotions. I'm just gonna try to focus my efforts on finishing it. Naughtyland is pretty short because it just depends on the contest. If it gets picked up by webtoons, then I'll continue. But if not, then I'll probably just I probably won't continue it until much later, because I have other comics to work on that I feel are more I guess like marketable, because like I know that Space Together has already some interest, and Ukmenru is very like it's a fan comic, so it's a little bit easier for people to be like, oh, I know what this is, and then just, you know. But like Naughtyland's a little bit weird. It's not as accessible to. It's like you'd have to be kind of niche to enjoy it. the door. She wants to play. I gotta let my sister know. Yeah, so this the contest for comedies, you have to submit 6 episodes, and then every other genre you submit 3. Because I think they're expecting comedy to just be more like more short form and like more like gags. So they're just like so they bumped up the episode count. But I'm treating this more like just every other comic, so so it's just a lot more work for me to do 6. I was actually doing 7 episodes, but then we have to drop one because we don't have time. Time to do the 7th one, even though the 7th one was my favorite episode. We might start if the contest when the contest is over and I'm not selected, then I'll probably just do it for fun. Oh, and also the thing is, if I do get selected, they have 3 different rounds. I think it's 3, 2 or 3. First round is we have to do 4 more episodes in like I think it's only like 29 days, and that's a little ridiculous. And then there's another round after that where they finally pick the winners. So we'll see how that goes, because that's not even in my brain right now. I'm just focusing on finishing these ones. Yay, Jess made it. Jess made it in stream. How's it going, Jess? What time is it down there? Down in the south. Jess is one of the few people from America in Uning's Discord. Oh, you're at work? Must be like the afternoon? Or maybe... yeah, 11:30, 11:13. have an iPad, Jess? I feel like you could. That's the only way you could work on your comic at work, unless you work from home. Which reminds me, I have to go back to the DMV today, so that's why I wanted to get stuff done early today, so that when I'm stuck at the DMV, I don't have too much anxiety. Because last time I went, I was like, I should really get an iPad so I can work. But then I never leave the house, so. Oh, one of those. Those are cool. Yeah, my sister has one of those flip laptops. Nico is here. What's up, Nico? Great job on the shading. Nico's helping me out. My sister just finished the flats for episode 2, so for now we're all good on 1 and 2. I still have to go back and edit, but at least that's out of the way. We can just focus on starting 3 and 4, because I feel like that week's gonna be brutal. Episode 3 and 4. So I want to get that started as soon as possible. And then the last episode, episode 6, is actually the longest one. So yeah, we're kind of screwed. But let's do it. Jess, you know Gleamy Arts? I feel like that username sounds familiar. Like I should know who that is. Eileen, you're going to Florida. That's cool. I've got a trip coming up too, but yeah, I've got like no money for a ticket, so I gotta, like, after the contest, I gotta start working on commissions like immediately so I can get some cash. That's fine. Yeah, I feel like the especially like webtoon artists on YouTube, the community is so, like, if you know one person, then you know everybody. Like, Jack, yeah. Oh, that was a meme I wanted to send you, Jack, later, but it had to do with commission work. Oh, but back to the, is Nadiland short? I have lots of ideas for if it does continue. And I have a great ending in mind. I would love to do it. So if it gets picked up, or if people really want more, then I'm open to it, and I really want to finish the story that I had in mind. But if not, then I can always return back to it whenever I can. But it's just like it's smarter to do something that that people are already interested in, and plus I don't have to deal with like webtoons if for my other comics. They're more independent projects. But I would love to continue Nutty Land though. It started as like just like an idea just for this contest, and like it's supposed to be a project I'm not as attached to, so that I can just like take it or leave it. But I've kind of fallen in love with the comic. Like, I love this idea. I love the characters. So I'm very attached to Nutty Land, and I think I will continue it. Just not right away. If I don't win, then I'll continue it in like a couple years or something. Just depends on how it does in the contest. I feel like at this point I should have gotten used to drawing Betty's bangs, but I still have to use reference every single time. Cause see, there's like a diamond shape here. Plus I have to draw it in multiple angles. Smaller strand here. Two small strands here actually. And the one that goes straight right here. And then the diamond shape. Something like that. Oh my gosh. Rashala's Discord? Is that the Rashala? Because that would be a long time ago. She looks like Gollum. That's a compliment. I love Andy Serkis. Andy Serkis is in my Oogman room. Uh, 3D models, yeah, it depends. Like, when I'm in a hurry, then 3D models all the way. I've been using them more often than not these days. It's especially helpful like in this case where it's where I have to draw like a head in multiple angles, or like a trickier angle. It helps a lot. It's pretty much like I don't recommend this for most artists, but for me it gets rid of the sketching phase, so I can just go straight into the line art. So yeah, it's a huge time saver. Yeah, probably I wasn't there for that era. And Boya, are you working on your the Vampire Knight comic that you posted? How's that going? Yeah, the models do help. Like, it does take a long time to pose everything. That takes like about a day. But then once that's done, like I usually pose the entire episode in like a day. So once that's done, then it's smooth sailing. It's pretty helpful. Yeah, it does get takes some time getting used to the models. They're just having to pose them in that 3D space. And plus, the thing I see a lot of people do is they don't ever adjust the perspective. So sometimes it looks a little bit wonky because the perspective is off. So you do have to have some knowledge of like it's almost like working a camera. You still need to know like composition and stuff. It doesn't solve everything. What is this? Oh, okay. I'm gonna change that a bit because I couldn't even tell. Speaking of 3D models, let's point this head up. I put like everything on this side here because I can't move my left arm. I had to get my blood draw, and something really annoying happened where the nurse there, like, there's usually a nurse. I've gone there multiple times, and there's usually like an older nurse, like a woman that she's really good at the needle, and like she's always on point. Usually, you know, usually after an hour you can't even tell that that I got pinched. But then now she's gone, and there's this new like younger nurse, and like a couple times now she's been missing my vein. So this time I went, and she looked at my right arm and she couldn't find the vein, and then she looked at my left arm and was like, we're going with the left arm. And so I was like, I told her like, could you do my right arm, because I need to draw all day, like I'm an artist, so you know, I need my left arm. And she's like, okay. She like had like a I think the most her biggest feature is like her droopy eyelids. She looks like a cross between Droopy Dog and like Aubrey Plaza, and she's like kind of like monotone voice, and she would look like she was bored to be there. But I told her, can you do my right arm? She does my right arm and she misses, and then she's like, and then she did offer to get a different nurse, and I should have taken up on that offer, but I was like, if you could find the vein in the left arm, then, you know, I trust you. And no, she just missed big time, and now there's a huge like purple bruise going on my arm, and so I can't really move my left arm. I was just like, you idiot, like, come on. On top of everything, I have to, like, I can't even move my arm. Yeah, it sucks, but I can still, I have like wrist movement, which is not great for an artist, but I'll just deal with it. Yeah, Droopy Dog and Aubrey Plaza. Yeah, he's like, sit here, and like, which arm? Like, she was like so bored. She looked like she was probably like 25, but she looked like she was like 14. I really missed that old nurse. She was like so good at her job. I hate it too, like when they miss your vein. Sorry if you like hate blood and stuff, but it just takes forever for them to get blood, because they're like twisting the needle to try to figure out how to get more blood, and I'm just sitting there in pain. Like, you would think they'd be better at that. Like, come on. It's the one thing you it's your job. I don't know. Oh, Bleem had to go. Yeah, thanks for hopping or dropping in, whichever way you say it. Ooh, if you try to pose the model on a tablet, yeah, that would be annoying. You gotta have the mouse for that. What? You make 3D models at work, Nico? That's awesome. Then you should be totally familiar with posing models. I feel like though your style, especially the comic you're working on now, doesn't really need 3D models because it's so the style is so cartoony. It would be a disservice to use the models because you need the free-flowing stylized look. Sometimes models make art look a little bit stiff. So yeah, boy, the models are all they should come with the free version, or not the free version, the base version. Yeah. Because you use Photoshop from the time lapse you posted. Which was shocking. I was like, we've got a Photoshop user. How long was that, boy? Like, without the speed up? How long was the whole process? The Mega Deluxe version. Yeah, that's terrible, isn't it, Nico? Like, I guess I don't know why my veins are so hard to find, but the older nurse, she nailed it every time. So I think it's a bit of both, where my veins are tricky to find, and the Aubrey Plaza nurse was just inexperienced. And yeah, I gotta stay well hydrated. I mean, I just woke up for that appointment, but I was drinking like a water bottle the whole time. I guess that's not enough. Injected 5 times. Oh my god. Oh, that sucks. That sucks so bad. I'm always just thinking, like, are we past needles? Like, can't we just, like, with newer technology and stuff, can we not have needles anymore? Is there a simpler way to get blood at this point? Because I feel like that's so dated. Oh yeah, Adobe products are just I don't think anyone is really paying for Adobe products. I'm pretty sure Boya is using another version where it's free, a cracked version. You don't have to admit it on here, Boya. She's doing the house burning behind. Oh, this face here. Yeah, it is pretty sinister looking. It looks just like that that meme or whatever. Like I still use Photoshop for certain things. Like whenever I need to do 3D text, that's like only Photoshop. Like a lot of the text tools in Clip Studio are not that great. Like I would love to do more crazier things with oh, I guess I should also make Natasha kind of sinister looking too. But yeah, there's a couple instances of like 3D text in Nutty Land that I had to go over to Photoshop to do. Boy, if you come work for me, I'll pay for your Clip Studio, because I'm paying for my sisters to help with the flats. I'll pay all my employees, but then I need more money. If I have the funds, I would have like a full-blown team. Why she still looks sinister here? It's not supposed to. Oh, what's I going to say? These injections. Ooh, a lot of body horror on this stream. That's oh, yikes! That sounds ouch. Worse, yeah. Oh my god. Okay, one more body horror story. When I was when I washed dishes for a while for work, they had these old rubber gloves, and I just have to wear them every day at work. And like sometimes I would put plastic and like wear plastic gloves before slipping into the big rubber gloves, but it didn't help. Like no matter what, water would leak into it, and both my hands were just like peeling off. Like that's how much I was washing dishes, and like yeah, it was painful. Definitely the worst job I've ever had. Eileen, I didn't know you also drew. Like that's something that Yuning does in her Discord. That's really cool. Like she has different what do you call it? Like different tabs in our Discord for multiple interests and stuff. Like I have no idea if my followers are following me because they're also artists or they're just fans of my stuff. So maybe there's a ton of artists in my Discord that I just don't know about. Yeah, I should have a place where you can share your stuff. No, that was like a cheap ass boss at that restaurant. I would not go there to eat. My sister was the bartender there, and she saw this huge rat. Like it was like, she said it was as big as a dog. There was just a big rat in the cellar. Yeah, it was disgusting. And like around midnight is when they closed, and like instead of like, oh, it's midnight, I gotta go home, they would bring out this giant pot where they would cook the pho, and like I literally had to go inside the pot because it's that huge, just to scrape the bottom, and there's always like a chunk of like it's like oxtail pho, so there's always like a big chunk of like oxtail residue on the bottom that I had to like dive into the pot and scrape out, and it's always there. The residue is always there because they just have the that pho broth just like boiling all day. So usually when I'm not dishwashing that night, they just leave the pot. They don't even wash it. But whenever I'm there, they're like, "Oh, good, you can wash the pot." Gaming's not even active, but the Discord still kicks. Yeah. It's a fun Discord. See, yeah, I feel like they have, whoever's in the medical field should just keep reinventing or figure out. I mean, I'm pretty sure they do, but they should just try to make more technologies to make it less painful. Because I feel like, yeah, there should be easier ways by now. Those scientists, get on it. Eileen, I would love to see some of your art. I had no idea. I feel like I'm a terrible Discord host. I feel like for sure I gotta do like art shares, and then also have to do like a movie talk, because I love talking about movies, and I feel like sometimes movies would be brought up, but it would just be like in the normal chat, like the chat here area. So yeah, I feel like we need a movie talk and an art share. I feel like I should have put that on a different layer. Good enough. These other posters are just, yeah, I have no idea what to put in them. Maybe you guys have some ideas. Oh, something I need help with is I want to have Betty's biological parents, like their names written on the wall, but I haven't thought up the names yet. So like John and Martha Rogers or something. Those are placeholder names. Let's see if you guys can come up with better names for her human parents. Let's see. I'm gonna put John. Oh, why is it flipped? John and Martha Rogers. Can you guys come up with better names? Let me find like a better font here, something that looks like it's written. Okay, a lot of these comments I haven't seen. Yeah, that wasn't a rat, that was a capybara. We're not in Australia though. Oh, wow, that's interesting. So Eileen, you're helping make outfits for an indie game. I want to know what the Kickstarter is. That sounds cool. The hygiene of the pot. It's hot too, like they just took it straight off the stove and they're like, hey, wash this. Before you leave, can you wash this? And yeah, it's just, you have to go right into it. I'm always just like, whatever, because I'm going to take a long shower after this, so I'm just going to dive right into it. Thieves of Dinjira. The Kickstarter ends in 5 days. I gotta check that out. I'm gonna open another tab and have it so that I'll remember to look at it. Thieves of Dinjira. I've always been interested in Kickstarters. I think that would be a good idea for I don't know which project, but for a future project, that would be cool. Ooh, this looks cool. And you did these outfits? Nice. Yeah, I'll have to check that out. They already have like over 9,000 pledged, so that's cool. Yeah, definitely show me your work. That'd be awesome. John and Mindy. Okay, maybe we'll just have Jess's parents. If that's okay. If anyone comes up with better names. Yeah, parent name reveals. It's a different last name, so I guess that's fine. John and Mindy Rogers. Oh, those aren't your designs for the wardrobe? Those are old. Okay. Yeah, you're gonna have to send me your designs. These ones look cool though. It's like a dating simulator or something. Yeah, it is a dating sim. Oh, a dating sim would be so fun to make. Like I have no idea how to make a game, but that'd be cool to be involved with that dating simulator. Just looking through my fonts to try to find something more handwritten. Maybe I could just write it, but I've got pretty bad penmanship. This one's okay. Let's just go with this one for now. Jess, are you sure I should? Are you sure I should use your parents' names, John and Mindy Rogers? Is that okay? Maybe I'm gonna use this for the hand. There we go. And do you think I should leave out Rogers? Like, is that too obvious? I kind of want it to be like, who's John and Mindy? Like, for the people reading. Because it comes up later. If Nuttyland ever continues, her human parents do come up later in the story. I say human parents, but yeah, just her biological parents. Oh, I see what you're saying. You made custom outfits for... Okay. Oh wow, alright, there's a lot of lore. Yeah, I kind of like the shout out to Jess's parents' names. Let's go with John and Mindy. I mean, it was like a step away from the placeholder names, John and Martha. So I think it's perfect. Let's think of some posters. I'm thinking. I literally have no idea. They could be like Nuttyland movie posters, or just some kind of inspirational poster, like maybe like a cat poster. This is what happens when I just leave things blank like this. Maybe, or maybe just even more photos. Yeah, Nico, that's what I was thinking. They like just have the names there without Rogers. So it's a little more mysterious. I'm just gonna draw whatever comes to my mind. I'm thinking like Betty's favorite movie. Live, laugh, love, but nutty version. Live, laugh, nut? That would be pretty good. Yeah, live, laugh, nut. Oh, I'm such an idiot. I was typing, I was looking up in Google live, laugh, love, but I typed nut instead. That'd be good. Yeah, let's go with that. That's definitely one of them. Okay. Let's make this one here more rectangle shape. This one I have no clue because it's so small. It could just be like a Polaroid. This one here. And let's make this one a little bit bigger and let's make it a movie poster. Just figuring out as we go. And this one can be the live, laugh, nut. The stupidest part about Nuttyland is that like it's basically just the normal or the real world, except things are just replaced with the word nut. That's like the amount of creativity that I'm working with. Cause like originally I wanted like this really thought out universe where they have their own like system of the way things worked and like had like its own logic and stuff, but I'm just not that creative. Like if you ever read the comic Bean World, it's super like inventive and they have like their own world with rules and stuff, and it's really like it's a lot of fun. And I wanted to try to do that for Nuttyland, but ended up just being like the real world with nuts. That's it. But that kind of works for the comedy. So okay, live, laugh. And I gotta find the perfect cursive font. Yeah, that's the. If you're laughing at that, Jess, then you'll enjoy the comic because that's the amount of like immaturity that I have too. So that's why I wanted you to read. I'm gonna send this out to a couple beta readers. So like Jess is gonna read it, and Boya too. Everyone knows. Oh, Eileen, that's a lot of games. Yeah, I'll have to look into those. Those look fun. Okay, now I'm gonna find the perfect font. Oh, that would be good, like a horror movie. Yes, that's great. A Nuttyland horror movie. How would that be like? Yeah, because that was the idea for the 7th episode. My favorite episode that we're not doing anymore. Betty goes to Nuttywood and she meets Steven Nutberg, the director, because he wants to do a movie adaptation on her life. So yeah, it's my favorite episode and we're not doing it anymore. We still might if it continues, but yeah, it's got like a bunch of like It's a Nutty Full Life and like fake movie posters of Nuttyland movies. Indiana Nut Jones and all those movies. Oh, an Almond Nut Factory with like Saw. That's perfect. Yeah, that should be Betty's favorite movie. She would be into horror. Okay, that's perfect. No notes. I'm gonna just use this font. This is the first font I selected. That's perfect. I'm gonna turn that into white. I'm just gonna add some swirls. Some swirls around it. What's going on? My brush. Yeah, sometimes when I have too many tabs open. Let's turn on the symmetrical ruler real quick. I think Nuttyland definitely has the most moments where I'm like, what am I drawing? Like that's happened a few times. Some of the weirdest stuff I've ever drawn. I think that's perfect. Perfect. That's good. Okay, let's do the Saw one. The Saw one might be confusing for the first thing you see. I might do it down here because if it's just boom starts with the Saw one, people would be a little confused. Yeah, let's go with this one down here. Which layer is it? There we go. Okay, I'm thinking we've got like the big jigsaw like murderer guy up here. Maybe like the protagonist final girl down here. Like just maybe something to give off like the fact, like a factory. Macadamia Jones. Oh my god, I need Jess in the writer's room for all these nut puns. Because one of them that like took me forever, but it was right there. Later in a later episode, I think it's episode 4. I had to come up with a term for like the Nuttyland version of like a gooner, and I was like, I was thinking so hard, and it took me a long time, and it was right there. Goober. And I was like, oh my god. But it took me like a day to brainstorm. Let's see how a milk factory looks like. Okay. I could just have some of these, something that gives off the vibe of a factory in the background. Or maybe just milk. They're not I guess it's never like confirmed that they're actual nuts, because my sister was like really into that too. She's like, are they real nuts? Because it's kind of like peanut M&Ms, I would say. They're just like colorful nuts. But I do have a bunch of, like, there's a character called Nutmeg, and yeah, there's a couple of nut puns in there already, so we should lean into that, yeah. Ooh, this would be good. Yeah. Okay, yeah, this would be perfect. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna on this side maybe like have the boyfriend character in like a Letterman's uniform. It's gonna be kind of like a mix of Saw and like Friday the 13th. The Three Musketeers. Oh my god, you're on a roll. I'm gonna steal all those if that's okay, Jess. The Three Musketeers. Okay, that's gotta be the book that she's reading, because she's reading a book in one of these episodes, so she's gotta be reading Three Musketeers. Okay, I'm thinking of this Nutty is just gonna be wearing like a clown mask. Or some kind of mask. Let's just base it off of the Jigsaw one. And it should be completely symmetrical. Where did I place this ruler? Right here. Alright, I'm just gonna merge these layers because I'm sick of flipping through them. Okay. Nice. Okay. Yeah. If Nutty Land becomes a series, I'll hit you up to be in the writer's room for sure. Maybe like a big grin. That's pretty terrifying. Let's look for a knife. Like a slasher knife. Or maybe, let's simplify it. Let's just call it the Nutcracker. And then let's have yeah. Yes. Let's have one of these nutcrackers. Yeah. Should he have the nutcracker mouth? Like he's like dressed as a nutcracker. That's great. The nutcracker already kind of looks like a clown. See, I could just extend the mouth like this. That's actually pretty terrifying. It's like overkill. He's a nutcracker and he's wielding a nutcracker as the weapon too. But it's okay, it's funny. Oh, this is better. This would be better if he's holding the... Okay, I got it. I get it? Let's see. Let's make it huger. And it's gonna be spread. And he's gonna be holding it out. Yeah, that's perfect. This is actually a great poster. So it's just another nutty dressed as a nutcracker. Like it's his like serial killer costume. Let's make it. Yes, you gotta think of a pun for pecan. Let's see. Peter Pecan, like a Peter Pan character. Or another one of her novels that she's reading. Peter Pecan sounds pretty good. I'm gonna shrink these survivor characters a bit. There we go. And we have to have some room for the title. Yeah. Usually I struggle with puns, like it takes me a long time to, but we've been on a roll, so I just thought of another one. Instead of like the Ghostbusters, it's the Nutbusters. Is that too much? Nutbusters. Okay, let's draw in our survivor characters, and then we can move on from La Nutcracker. No. It's a young adult comic. I read the webtoon's content rating rules, and innuendo it can be allowed if you have a young adult rating. Nico, I can tell you're gonna have fun coloring this horror poster. Yeah. Man, I wish we just had more time for like fancy, or just like to spend more time on everything. But we'll do the best we can with the time restraint. Cause yeah, I could just see like this really cool dramatic lighting here. Yeah, that juicy lighting. Yeah, I'm gonna give her open eyes. Undo. See ya, Eileen. Thanks for hopping on. It's good to learn a bit about you. I'll catch you later. Yeah, you gotta finish that that shopping. I noticed you and Chains have like super long canvases for your panels. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go use the bathroom. Be right back. Yeah, he does, because he's gotta have that flow. That really long. Really long action panels. Okay. Bathroom break. I'll be right back. Alright, I'm back. Hello, hello, is the mic? Hello, yeah. Just checking if it's still on. When you guys did the Comic Jam Chains files were so, yeah, I bet. That's why like I couldn't go too big. I think the biggest would be like 4,000 pixels. Anything above that, my computer probably won't handle it too well. Oh, sorry. Was that? It's probably super. I was checking the mic. It's probably super loud. Good, oh good. The boy I get back, boy, are you still there? I wanted to show you something. I want to try to get at least 5 panels done today, 5 or 6, and then because what I'm really worried about is like editing the previous episodes, because we don't have time to edit much, and there's still a lot to do. Like Nico and my sister took care of most of it. Like maybe like 70% of the work is done. Just need to do that extra 30, maybe just extra 25 to just polish it a little bit. Because especially the flats, like I told my sister to just do any colors as long as it's just clean, because I'm gonna end up changing the flats anyway, so none of the colors are like accurate to how it's supposed to look, and that was intentional. Like that's like I told her to do that, so I'm just like giving myself more work instead of being like but I couldn't finalize the colors, so I didn't know what they would be until later. So like Betty's colors have changed from the original palette to now, so it's my own fault. I know, no time for perfectionism, and like I'm working in a team now, but like I'm not fully utilizing the team. Like I'm having them do stuff that I'm still gonna have to edit later, and it was by design. Like that's what I told them to do. So like I'm not telling Nico to finish it completely. I'm just telling him to add the simple cell shading that I'm gonna edit later. So like even if I've gotten help, it still requires me to do more work afterwards. But like without Nico or my sister, it would be even more work, like from zero, like 0%. So at least I have some work done, and yeah, I appreciate them doing that so much. Your sister used to flat too? Did you? Yeah, I still gotta work up the funds to pay her later. I'm gonna pay Nico first, and then, cause my sister can wait. She understands. Boya, you're back. Did you yeah, how do I do speech bubbles? You missed that last time. Let's see, let's open up a panel with speech bubbles. The poster is so small, like people are just gonna scroll right through it, but yeah, I should really wrap it up. Yeah, let's go. Let's do this one here. You used your sister for free. Oh, dang. Yeah, talk to you later, Jess. I will see you later. Jess is unpaid intern. Yeah, so my speech bubbles, they're pretty normal. I just like, I make sure that the spacing is okay, where I have to fit at least a letter around the text and the outside of the bubble, and I have to make sure the kerning is correct, which I think a lot of people ignore. Because let's see. Actually, this has no kerning. Some letters just need to be scooched in a little bit. Like for example, let's say like a AV, like an adult video. Or like, let's say, yeah, like the A and the V, they have to be scooched in just a bit. Or that's not a good example. Yeah, I don't know. These are all bad examples, but you get what I mean. Some letters just need to be scooched in a bit. And yeah, that's about it. And then I sent you the website where I get the fonts. This font is called Smack Attack. Originally I tried to design my own font for Nuttyland, and that took I think this was back when I had the luxury of time, because it took like almost a full week of like going back and forth trying to figure out like the right font for Nuttyland, and I ended up not even using it. But yeah, I was trying to like do my own font, and that takes a little bit more work. Like these right here are all my font that I wrote myself. Like I did like tall versions, did like thick versions. Not this one, but and where's the Nutty Land font? Yeah, these are the. See, I wanted to make it like kind of boxy or like hard edges. This one too that I did myself. I mean, now that I'm looking back at it, it's pretty cool. Maybe I should have just kept it, but and this one too. I did this one too. But it was just too. I don't know what. I just didn't like it, but they don't look too bad. Yeah, maybe I should have just kept it. It's too late now though. I'm gonna just keep it the way it was. Oh, okay. Yeah, sorry boy, I didn't understand the question. So, you were just wondering, yeah, how does Clip Studio do it? And yeah, they have a bubble tool right here. So like, I actually used the rectangle, but I just made the edge, the corners round. So it's like, so yeah, this is the rectangle, and then I made it like 35 roundness. No, that's not right. This one. This is the roundness is like 550. So it's not a complete ellipse. Like if you were going for like a complete circle, it would look like this. And I think it's a little too round, like it doesn't cover the text perfect, or it would just look like what the draft looked like. So it's a little too, yeah, it's a little too much space for. It's like a preference thing. It doesn't really matter too much, but I have like a fixation on it. So yeah, I made it a little bit round. Plus, I like gave it a little bit of a like it's not completely even, the lines. So the cool thing about Clip Studio is that they let you really customize you can kind of change the. You can't see it. Let me see. Yeah, you can kind of change the angle of the line width, and you could even make it like thicker or thinner. Like if it's really thick, and you can change the texture of it too. This is like a G pen texture. So you can really customize it. You could even draw your own bubbles, which I was gonna do that originally, but we didn't have enough time. But like, yeah, if you wanted to draw your own bubbles, I do draw my own tails. You could do that. Yeah, if I had all the time in the world, I would have done it all hand drawn, because I like the look of it more, and kind of make it more like a free flow, kind of that look. But yeah, it's really nice, the Clip Studio bubble tool. something like that. Nico, send me your first webtoon you made. Oh my god, I want to read it right now. Send it to me on the Discord. Send it right now. But yeah, that's the speech bubbles. What the heck? I did not even make any changes here. Did I not click save? Okay. I thought maybe I had saved over. Oh boy. Boy, I wanted to show you something. Let's see if I can open it. Oh wait, Nico sent me his webtoon. Oh my god. Honestly, the lettering is not the worst I've seen. Okay, I'll have to read that later. But oh my goodness. It's so rendered. And your styles change so much. It looks so good though. Wow. Yeah, I'll have to read it later. You should send it to Poya too. But yeah, boy, I was looking through, like, does this nutty right here look familiar? Because I think subconsciously it was not intended, but I think this nutty kind of looks like somebody. This one here is supposed to be Mitch Mackey. So this one is an intentional cameo. Yeah, yeah. The four strands of beings is pretty familiar. Just a little cameo. I think I just read your little comic, so it was in my mind. You should do more of those cringy comics because they're so adorable. Yeah, I don't think it was intentional. I think it was just subconsciously. I was just drawing all those nutty. They should have been all cameos, but I was just drawing them super fast, so I wasn't really thinking which like later on I snuck in a few more cameos, but that was earlier on when I was just drawing nutties as fast as I can without thinking it through. But yeah, let's just say that one's Boya. But yeah, that webtoon is super rendered, Nico. It's really high quality. Your webtoon devolves as the chapters go on. Yeah, I bet that's probably really hard to maintain, or that quality is hard to maintain for multiple episodes. It's probably the hardest part of all this, is just keeping everything consistent. 'Cause it's almost impossible. Move on from the horror poster. Oh yeah, we just gotta add the title, the Nutcracker, and then we can move on, because we got two more, maybe a Polaroid and then just inspirational poster, and then we can move on. Pretty sure I have some kind of horror font. So that could be good. Might be a little bit hard to read. excited to read your webtoon. I'm probably gonna use that for my accountability. I can just read Nico's webtoon. There we go. Let's go with this one. It's perfect. All right. Perfect. Let's move on. Let's make it let's go with that. So we can color it later. Thinking like a sports poster, and then here just a Polaroid. Every chapter is a different art style. Oh, that's so interesting. I want to read it. I'll read it after I'm done with the stream. That's really cool, Nico. I really like when artists experiment with different styles. I'm always like, I should just have Mr. Nutty on standby that I could just copy paste, but he's so fast to draw that I just forget about it. You had a secret last chapter, you have to delete it. Oh. Dang. It was really unfortunate with you had a stalker situation. let's just go with this. Della's here. Oh my gosh. This really is a perfect time to stream. How's it going, Della? I guess that's why Yuning does her stream the time she does, because it coincides with mostly everybody. Like Skits has to stay up a little bit, but it's kind of the best time for like a international group to meet up. School pressure, contest pressure helps too. Yeah, that Polaroid's so tiny that's completely fine. Maybe I'll just add like a Mr. Nutty little note on the bottom. Could use my font. I think that would be appropriate. Go with that. You are always welcomed. Because when they it's when Mayor Nutty finally allows Betty to stay in Nuttyland. So let's see. Make a text kind of small so people only if they're reading with a magnifying glass can they read this. Welcomed. Okay. You were looking for my channel a few days ago, but you couldn't find it. Yeah, it's just under my name. Last time I streamed it was 4 a.m. for Nico. Wow. You stuck around a long time too, because that was like 5 hours long. Yeah, I think we found the right time. If I could get up this early, I mean, I started at 10, so it's not too bad. Okay, we're almost done. We just need one more poster, and I think we're gonna go with some kind of motivational sports poster. Yeah, it was good that you guys were on like on Holy Week, so you could make it to the stream last time. I gotta just look up some posters. My brain is not very good for like coming up with things on the spot right now. Like, I haven't even thought like what kind of sports would the Nutty Land people play, but they're probably just normal sports. Maybe just like a basketball or something. Oh, I could have it be Rosie the Riveter. That's pretty iconic. Yeah, let's go with that. Not doing sports. I'm gonna do Rosie the Riveter. Nutball. Nutball would be pretty good. What did you have you had an idea and did you delete it? I saw that. Yeah, see, Rosie the Riveter would be ridiculous because they don't have muscles. They just have limbs or like a black line. Yeah, Nutball is pretty good. I might stick with that if sports ever comes up. Maybe we can have some muscles in the black line. I think that will add to the ridiculousness. Yeah, this is so stupid. Let's see. You said nuts and balls and it got censored out? Because I didn't see it. Nuts and balls. Oh, that would have been... That's good. Maybe... Should we do another poster? Because I like Rosie the Riveter and nuts and balls. Yeah, F it. Let's do 2 posters. 2 more posters coming up. Gonna go with nuts and balls. It's too good to pass up. I don't. That's weird because I don't have the. Like YouTube has the thing where if you type in bad words, they automatically censored. I turned that off, so I don't know why they censored you, boya. Dang it! I drew this on the wrong layer. Let me just redraw Rosie. Let's start with the bubble. Nuts and balls. I'm just imagining like a poster with like an iconic sports figure, maybe like Michael Jordan. Yeah, we'll figure it out. Yeah, live, laugh, nut. That was Nico. Nico came up with that one. Jess was here earlier. She came up with a couple good puns, and this poster was a group effort. The Nutcracker. Gosh, I just can't get this arm. This arm is just so tricky. Let's go with that. Yeah, it almost has to be closer. There's a lot of like poses you just can't do with the nutties because their arms are, or they don't have shoulders. But I really love that with like cartoon characters where they have to improvise, like especially like animators, like when they're animating like a snake. Like how would a snake give the like emotion of or this or that. and they have to improvise how, or what was it? Like, how would a snake shrug was one of the, I think it was like in the Jungle Book or something, where the snake had to shrug his shoulders and they had to use his body to give off that emotion. Let's move the arm a little bit lower so we see more of her face. Perfect. And I keep drawing the eyes a different way, but there's multiple ways to, nutties have different eyeballs. No, snakes don't have, yeah, that's a good question. Do snakes have necks, or is their entire body a neck? Okay, she's giving off like Miss Pac-Man. Yeah, this is ridiculous. I hate this arm. This arm is not working for me. Let me just... It might just have to be no muscles, because that part's throwing me off. I can add the bump later. Boom, boom. It's because it's so weird. It's weird looking that it's so long. That's what the problem is. Oh, and something I was trying to figure out is like the lore behind the gloves. Like, is it like coming of age thing where when you reach a certain age, they give you a white glove to wear? Because like, how creepy are the hands underneath? Like, maybe it's like a religion thing where they have to wear the gloves. I don't know. You guys can brainstorm with me. Because Betty, I'm thinking of a storyline where Betty has to earn her gloves. That could probably come up with in the there's an episode idea I had where they explore like the skeptics of, like, because people don't think Betty's from the real world. They think she's some kind of creature. Like there's like a group of people that don't believe that Betty is from a different universe. And then there's another group of people who like think Betty's like Jesus and like they think she's like their Messiah. So maybe in that episode they could explore what the gloves mean. Okay, it's looking a little better now. The arm was throwing me off. Yeah, Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. My niece has been watching a lot of Mickey Mouse Clubhouse. There's a video going on, like, I saw there's a reel on Instagram where, like, someone was talking about how come, like, Donald has no pants, but, like, Goofy has, like, a vest and pants, and then Mickey has only pants. And, like, why did they choose for different characters to have only some clothes on? Oh, that just looks so weird. This is the hardest pose to do for Nutty, I swear. Yeah, and Pooh Bear has only his red crop top. Yeah. I guess like whatever works for what character, they just don't think about it much. That's some in this episode we explore a little bit of that. Why some cartoons wear only certain clothes. And then Betty has to wear her full outfit. I'm so done with this Rosie the Riveter. It just ain't looking right. Try one more time with this arm. Maybe I just gotta make this arm comically big, just to emphasize it. Eeyore is my spirit animal. Yeah, he just has a little ribbon. Which Pooh Bear character do you guys relate to the most? Because it's kind of like a perfect group of characters to do like personality test with. I feel like Boya would be like Tigger, but that's just me. Boya would be like Della. I feel like Della is a little bit like Piglet. And Nico. Yeah, Nico would be Yor as well. Yeah. Oh, Della, yeah, you are Rue. Rue is the little kangaroo. I guess I'm a little bit like Tigger sometimes. Depends on the day. Yeah. Boya's gotta leave again. Every time Boya leaves, she goes and gets a cup of coffee. Cause it's pretty late over there. Yeah, Rue is so cute. I love the Pooh Bear world. I think it's adorable. Okay, I gotta move on from Rosie, and then we could do the nuts and balls. I'm thinking just like a guy doing like a slam dunk. Maybe he's like, could be like Michael Jordan or some sports. Maybe Shaq. And it just says sports and balls, or nuts and balls. Yeah, it could be Shaq. This glove is so ginormous, it looks like a boxing glove. I think it went too far. I think I might just shrink it back down. The arm finally looks okay, but let's just change the glove. It's probably the most annoying thing I had to redraw over and over. Okay, let's just leave it like that. And then type in we can do it. I'll change it up to you can do it. So it's I just keep it we can do it. It's the catchphrase. It's gotta be we can do it. Sophia the First and Little Einsteins. That's actually the first I'm hearing of those shows. Oh, I recognize it though. It's like a newer show. And Little Einsteins. Right. They're both Disney shows. My niece watches mostly Bluey right now. Bluey and Dora the Explorer. She's like the only baby in the family so far, because everybody else are adults. Perfect. Okay. Actually, white. Yeah, I'm just gonna shrink her bandana down a bit. Finally done with the Rosie the Riveter one. Oh my god. I don't know why I struggled so hard with that. I'm just ready to move on from this this panel in general. But we've got one more addition. We're gonna do Dick and Balls. Wait, no, not Dick. Not some balls. Dick and Balls is the hot dog stand in South Park. That's where it came from. Alright. I think no, that's kind of tiny for the sports poster. We can move some of these down. Turn off the models now in the sketch. It's actually coming along quite nice. Scooch this one down. I hope people don't think John and Mindy is Betty and Tasha. I don't think so. Maybe we can move John and Mindy above Live, Laugh, Nut. chat. You watched gore horror movies as a kid? What, Nico? That's crazy. I could see that influence though, with your Quack comic. It's pretty horrific, in a good way. Yeah, Bluey's good. Bluey's really cute. Quality show. Yeah, but FNAF. Yeah, that's true. A lot of kids are interested in horror. I think it's, if they have the right mind, it's like a healthy, because horror is, it's scary, but it's still safe, depending on what it is. Just to kind of explore that. It's almost like does the opposite effect where you're less scared when you watch a lot of horror. Let's move the Polaroid here. Let's make it a little bit bigger. And then let's make the poster here. And maybe have it be taller. And then have John and Mindy below. Like here. That works. Like, I knew this panel would take longer than the other ones, that's why I would so I wanted to start with it today, but hopefully the other panels don't take this long. This is a pretty elaborate panel, so it's like multiple panels. I didn't know you were like, are you like the oldest, Della, in your family? I'm like a middle child. I'm not quite in the middle, but I'm close. And then after this poster, I might have to end the stream. Not because I mean, I still have a lot of work to do, but I feel like my stomach, I might have the diarrheas, because my stomach's not feeling too good right now. I'll finish this last one and then I gotta go. So we got this shack nutty making like about to do a slam dunk, and it's just gonna say nut and balls. Yeah, it's one of the reasons why I got up so early is because like I woke up and I just had to go because my stomach was hurting when I woke up, and so I was like, instead of going back to bed, I guess I'll stream and get started early. Okay, yeah, I'll try to remember to keep you in my wills. I do think about that sometimes, like, should I have a will just in case I get into like an accident and no one would know how to distribute all my belongings. Oh, that's perfect. I just found the perfect reference. Okay, I might have to redraw this. Dang it. It's okay. I'm gonna save that just in case I need it, but yeah, give all your belongings to your cats. That sounds like a good idea. I feel like I've drawn a lot of basketballs in my life, but the striped pattern on them, I always have to look it up because I still don't know. That's good enough. Let's make it smaller. smoother than the Rosie the Riveter one. These look like little bootsies. Instead of sneakers. What are you guys working on? Is everybody drawing? For the uncountables? Della, you're doing a collab with a friend. It's cool. Are you gonna share it in the Discord when you're done? Yeah, you're gonna give it your pen nub. You should. I mean, Della uses her finger to draw. That's wild. Oh no, all the fonts are shifted over. Everything else is fine now? Oh no, everything is shifted over. What happened? Oh, okay, the font stayed in the same spot. It was just this moved. Okay. Gotta be careful with that. I think that should be fine. It's all Shaq's fault. I gotta move Shaq by himself. chat. Yeah, talking about the finger. Yeah, that's crazy. Yeah. One day, yeah, maybe Nico can send you a pen nib. It does take getting used to the pen too when you're just learning. I remember it took me a while to figure out. I think my first time trying it was like 2014, so almost more than a decade. Oh, my tummy. Okay, I'm gonna wrap this up, and then I gotta get some Tums. I just want to finish Shack first. I think that's a priority. Chains is here. Yeah, I was just about to get off because I might have diarrhea. My stomach is growling. Tums are pretty good. I kind of like. I'm a little bit addicted to Tums, but they taste pretty good. They're kind of just like dry candy and very chalky. You've never had Tums? Let's just go with that. Let's go with this font here. Not really the exact font, but whatever. There's a lot of fonts on this page. I've used like maybe 5 different fonts. Okay, and I need to also use another font for the quote. Nuts and balls. It's pretty good. Oh, that might be good. If if I can't find anything better, I might just go with this font. Yeah, let's just go with that one. The first one, yeah. Okay, perfect. I'm not crazy about this one. There we go. Yeah, there we go. That's more of a sports jersey font. Okay. Done. I'm gonna stop the stream and go to the bathroom. Because my stomach is going wild. But thanks everybody for hopping on. Yeah, I might make this more of a regular thing around this time because we got a lot more people on board. Uni has she has a stream tomorrow on Wednesday, so yeah, I might be there if I can continue to wake up this like early. Then yeah, because I do get a lot done in the mornings. But yeah, thank you for joining. Thank you for all your ideas. Lots of funny ideas. There we go. All right, that is the final Betty's wall. I don't know what I ate. Actually, I just had like a full pizza last night, so that's probably what it is. I ate like a full pizza. You've never had Tums. You just wait it out. Thank you. Okay. Oh, that would be great, James. Thanks a lot, yeah. And everybody go to the Chainsaw Maniacs' YouTube too. Yeah, I think that's it. I'm gonna sign off. Of course, I still gotta start tweaking things because it's turned out all right. Oh, actually, yeah, might need that space. Might make this a little bit bigger. Yeah, James, me and Jess were just talking about how tall your canvases are. Because there is some dialogue here. Where is it? Yeah, there we go. Yeah, there's some dialogue here, so it needs to be a little bit longer. Yeah. Alright. Okay, signing off for real now. Bye bye. I'll see you guys later. Bye.